Well, thanks, Darren. And just as you were talking about that, I've got the man himself, Pete Meuleman, here as well with his, what would you call it, the Black Stallion, the Black Beauty, but whatever it is, Pete, this is an immaculate looking bit of engineering.
Mate, this has become quite a passion for me. It's been a car evolution project, and I started building it back in 2017 or something. Got it log booked at the start of 2019, started campaigning at the start of 2020, and it's gone through several reiterations throughout that time. It's the car that would be the epitome of it ain't done right till it's done 3 times.
So is there any racing history to this, or did you buy it privately and then you've always wanted to race one, I take it?
I kind of just thought I'd fulfil the boyhood dream, and I built my own race car, so it was a road car prior to that. I probably came into it quite naively. I thought, I'll build my own and it'll be cheaper, because there's lots on My 105 that you could buy. And honestly, that was such a wrong turn. Here I am so far down the rabbit hole with this one. I can look back and go, man, you probably would have been better off to just buy one second hand or buy one that's already used and already sorted and developed.
So you haven't looked at the costing, you haven't added it all up?
I don't even want to think about it, I just go, yep, that's what it is and that's what it cost, and if you want to do it, that's what you pay.
So were you doing much racing beforehand that you've finally got your pot of gold?
No, I was a mechanic by trade, so I'd worked on other people's cars, and at some stage, once it's affordable, so this is the good old boys category, once you're out of debt, your mortgage is paid off, your kids have moved out of home, and then you go, well, it's time to indulge a little bit of your passion into it.
So tell us a bit about what you've done to it to bring it up to speed, because obviously it's not a standard car.
So built from the ground up, we acid dip the body, we design and build a roll cage, get that certified by CAMS. Dick Savvy from Aussie Motorsport to build the engine for it. It's been a strong little unit, so a 289, and it hasn't failed us. The engine is absolutely killer. Really proud of what he's built for us there. Race prepared top loader gearbox, race products, floater, 9-inch rear end, some brake stuff, some suspension stuff. There's not much of the original car left on it.
Well, I suppose when you've got to turn into a race car, you've got to do that stuff with it. So in your category, I've noticed you've got the MB category and the NC category from Brad Tilley. What's the slight differences in that?
So we all race under the banner of Group N, and then there's effectively three subclasses within that Group N. So there's NC cars, which are 1966 through to 1973, NB cars from 1958 through to 65, and NA cars from 58 prior. So for us, being a 65 Mustang, as opposed to Brad being a 66, we run under the NB rules. And the differences there really is probably only the wheel size. So I run these little 6-inch rims because that's what they ran back in the day. Brad runs 8-inch rims because that's what they evolved to. So there's not too many differences, but we have got a few constraints. Back in 1965, the biggest engine they ran was a 289, so that's the biggest engine we can run. They ran cast iron heads, so we've got to run cast iron heads. There's a controlled valve size. So there's quite a lot of compliance that we have to build the cars to.
So you're racing, even though you're all in the same race, there's a variety of different classes that you're racing against each other in.
Yeah, correct. So whilst we're all out there on the same grid and on the track at the same time, Brad's racing probably for outright honours, but also NC honours. I'm racing for NB honours, but also within the category there are engine capacity classes also. So here we are as over 4.5 litre, and then there'll be under 3 litre, under 1.5, all of that sort of thing.
So what do you reckon your chances are this weekend?
Oh, well, you like to come into it with a lot of optimism, but we'll see by Sunday afternoon. Really, it's a reality check at times.
All right, mate. All the best, Pete, and have fun out there with the Black Stallion.
Thanks so much. Appreciate your time.
Back to you guys up there, and you've really got something to talk about for the next few minutes after looking at this Black Beauty.